cmpradio.net, the voice of Chester.
With my people, from the strongest to the weakest, you know everybody equal. Breaking bread with my people, breaking bread with my people. Breaking bread with my people, from the strongest to the weakest, you know everybody equal. Breaking bread with my people, breaking bread with my people. I've been feeling alright all day, we been outside. I'm about to call it a night. I'm about to call it a night. She keep calling my line, she think I'm out with a dime, but girl, it's all in your mind. Yeah, it's all in your mind. Breaking bread with my people, from the strongest to the weakest, you know everybody equal. Breaking bread with my people.
Chester, what's up? It's your boy CEEZ. I'm back every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. CMP Radio, Kickin It Wit CEEZ. Y'all already know. Let's get active.
Breaking bread with my people. I'm just saying the float. They sleeping on me, I'm woke. Lord, I don't wanna be broke. I don't wanna be broke.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Y'all here on another Wednesday edition with Kickin It Wit CEEZ, man. I got a special guest in here with me, man. Had to reach out to my guy, man, see if he come sit down with me, man. A little celebration for us here at the social platforms. You know, you got CMP in the building. Uncle P, what's up, bro? You got a mic in there? I ain't got no mic in there. He said, what's up, man? But my guy, Malcolm, man, he had to come sit down with me to Concrete, man. What's up, bro?
What's up? Appreciate you having me come on, man.
Nah,
Appreciate
no doubt, man. First of all, congratulations for back-to-back nominations for, you know, the Missing Plug of the Year awards, man. You know, that's a nice to be acknowledged, man. You know, people be out here, you know, as black folks, you know, we tend to not want to give each other our flowers until we did, man. You know, that's one of the CRMC songs, you know, that's one of the biggest things about giving out flowers, man. So, you know, that's just what we here to do here at CMP, man. And I also know that's what y'all do Concrete, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. I definitely, when I started it definitely wasn't for that. I was never thinking about being in an award show. I was never thinking about getting nominated for anything. I basically was just using what I had and using my connections and who I knew to just fill a void for something we don't have around here. Like for businesses, for artists, for anybody. Like anybody that got something going for themselves around here.
Absolutely, and it's important that we have these avenues, man, to continue to have people, you know, sit down, because I noticed, like, Ray has sat down with me, man. Shout out to Ray from City Grill, man, also for being nominated. And then I, you know what I mean, look at his page. He had sat down like a week later with you, and I was like, that's what it's about, bro. That's dope, you feel me? Because we probably got two, I know for sure, you feel me? We got different fan bases. Like, we in the same city, so we do have similar people that probably watch both, but it's probably people that you know outside of Chester, and I know for sure there's people that I know outside of Chester. So it's just about exposure, man, giving people the ability to be able to be viewed by other people who might not get a chance to hear their music or know about their business. So definitely kudos to you, man, for doing that and being able to have that platform. You know, I know how hard it is to do a podcast, so, you know, that's why people like you and Pierre, man, I give y'all the utmost respect, because y'all doing it for the muscle. Like, y'all behind the boards, you doing all the mixing yourself. You do all that yourself, right?
No, I actually got my man JR, man. Shout out to JR, man. Without none of this stuff, like, without him, it wouldn't be possible, man. Like, it's not just me. Like, I got the vision, but he definitely helped me bring my vision to life, man. Behind that camera, he one of them bulls around here. And it's the crazy thing about JR, like everybody know me, if you know me, like, JR, we knew JR, like, coming up. Like, JR was just like a young boy that always used to be around. Like, we knew JR, he was quiet. One thing led to another. We seen him pick up a camera, and we got JR the legend now, man. Shout out to the shooter.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Shout out to that young brother, man, doing this thing behind the camera, man. And shout out to everybody, you know, that's doing the work, man. It's just working, you know, put their head down every day, wake up and strap them boots up, and they just go grind, man. You feel me? And keep pushing. You know, shout out to my brother George in the comments, you feel me? He worked with me, you know, we boost to the ground. Shout out to Dollar Bill with the Filthy Bless, you feel me? Like, it's just
Dollar Skills.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Blako, man. That was his music that y'all heard in the intro. You feel me? Breaking Bread, man. Shout out to him. He got new music on all streaming platforms, man. Make sure y'all go check that out. Blake O'Bunner, man. You feel me? And it's just that's what it's about, man. You just being able to have that. You feel me? Like even though those brothers ain't here, you feel me? I'm still gonna show love and acknowledge the fact that these brothers is working, man. You feel me? Like I said, that's why I felt like we should sit down, especially with the perfect time, is because it was so much uproar about the awards. People be in their feelings about them Jones, and it's like, shout out to Crystal, but Crystal not sitting there picking them people. You feel me?
Real rap.
If people should be mad at anybody, be mad at the people that you support or that's supposed to be supporting you. You feel me? Because these nominations came from the people. Like, so shout out to anybody that sat here and voted for the two of us. You feel me? Like, big ups to y'all, man, and it don't matter to me. Whoever win that night, it's a win for the city, man, because it's about celebrating each other. You feel me? If one make it, hopefully, they the type of person, they open the doors for everybody, man. I know that's what I would do.
Definitely. Like, I feel like where we come from. You know how I go. Like, it's going to be the people that get left out. Like, last year, I got nominated. I had just started. I wasn't expecting to win nothing. I wasn't doing it for no award. Just like I said, like, you can't do it for an award. You can't do it for like a kudos. Everybody not gonna give you a pat on the back.
That's a fact.
But if you putting the work in, it's gonna show. Like, that's how I felt. Like, all right, I got nominated. I'm doing something right. Now this year I come back, get nominated again, and then it's just like, all right, look at the people I get nominated with. Like, I can't be mad. Like, I'm not going into it trying to win the award. I'm going into it just being in conversation.
Absolutely. Shout out to those other two nominees, As the Culture Turns and the Chirp page, which is the Chester Chirp. I know it's something Chester, something incident report page.
Yeah.
She tried to switch it up, and she caught a lot of backlash too. She not from the city. She running around reporting on incidents and stuff. I remember they was trying to give her day on Facebook. They said everybody had their day. And I feel like they was trying to attack her. I just sat back and played the cut. Like, ain't my business.
I feel like, how can people complain? You gonna go watch everything she put up. Like, even me, I'm not even gonna go look for it, but it's gonna be there. Like she doing something right. Anybody could have did that.
Anybody. And it's crazy because she started it with the bull Wadeen. Isn't that his name? Well, I forget his name, but I know they had started together, you feel me? And yeah, they'll go to the list of nominees right there, you feel me? Shout out to all those people
shout out
right
to
there.
everybody.
Good luck to everybody, you feel me? Like even me, man, I'm still humble, you feel me? Like, to be in that situation, man. So, and like I said, everybody up there has great content, man. They do, like, everything they do, they good at it, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got everybody in there got kind of different lanes, even though we kind of do a similar show, you feel me? We got different ways we bring it to the people different, you feel me? Like, my show is live, you feel me?
Right.
And that's my element, you feel me? I like to be live, I like to be raw, you feel me? So, and I like the way the concrete is, you sit down, you take the time to edit it and make sure that, the content is to your liking, you feel me?
Right.
That's dope, you feel me? Just to be able to have those different avenues, man. I just hope the people, got so much appreciate, just use it, you feel me? The appreciation to come, just use it, man, while we here, you feel me? WWJD in the building, what up, Josh? Yeah, my bro just walked in, man. Make sure y'all tune in to him. That's another up-and-coming podcast, and bro been working. You know what I'm saying? So just shout out to everybody that's out here creating content, man. Just keep doing your thing, man. But was it a particular thing that made you really want to just, like, you know what? I'm going to jump out in here into the podcast world, man.
Before I say that, I also want to give a shout-out to Crystal, man. Like,
absolutely.
Crystal, like, I knew Crystal since probably elementary school, middle school. She always was a hustler. She always was optimistic. She always was smart. Like, she doing her thing, man. Like, it take a lot to do what she do. And a lot of people complain about who should have been nominated. Like, make the noise and you're going to be nominated, man. She paying attention. Like, this y'all time, just the next year. That's
consistent.
All. Stay consistent.
And definitely shout out to Chris. I met Crystal. We was working at Uno's when Uno's first opened. And it's like, the drive she had then as a server, you feel me? Like, just to see where she is now. So she definitely deserves her flowers, man.
Yeah, you can put her in any room. She going to definitely flourish.
Facts. She know how to make the room bend to her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, so was it any particular, thing that made you jump out in here?
So basically what it was, I was going through, like, it was COVID. I was just going through, like, the bored stage, trying to figure out what to do, what's next. Like, you feel me? I always been a person that work, hustle. I'm going to get to $1, but I had to figure out a way to make my connections work for me.
Right.
Like, I feel like I met a lot of people along my life that done big stuff that, like, we don't talk about, or they just don't like to talk about. But I know, like, the conversations that I had with them, that they open up to me. We can have a different conversation. Like, it's not going to be like nervousness, because it's me. Like,
it's your folks.
Yeah, like, you feel me? We got a rapport, a relationship. So that's what I started it off with. And then when I first started doing it, and I started seeing, like, where it was going at, I figured, like, all right, I got to figure out how to organically do my own thing. Like, do something different, positive, but also keep it urban, keep it up and coming, keep it, like, growing in the grassroots of things.
Absolutely. And I think it's important to be able to stay, like, be able to keep positive note, but also to stay grounded. Like, that's a task.
Yeah,
because
it's hard.
The streets don't really respect positivity, you know. So when you doing or even shining light on positive things or positive people, you know, people tend to shy away from that and just tend to, I ain't trying to hear that, man. I don't want to hear what Bull talking about. But, you know, actually, as you get older, man, it was a lot of conversations people had with me, and I probably glad that I didn't blow off, because I wouldn't have got that knowledge to help me later on in life. So, you know, I tend to listen when everybody talk, man, and it's important. Everybody, you can learn something from everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it. That's why I like to sit down with people, because every guest that come through, I learn something. Even if it's not like, it may not be like no, you know, like no major life lesson, but you just learn, you feel me? Everybody has a unique outlook on life, you feel me? And it's good to be able to be open-minded and be accepting to that, you feel me? Because you can learn from everybody.
Definitely. And that's another thing, how I went about it. Like, when I first started, I reached out to certain people, asked them how they was doing it, like what pointers to give me, stuff like that. But I also did my research on how the podcast king was going. Like, I didn't just jump into it, just like, all right. I was reaching out to people that was doing podcasts. I was looking on YouTube, paying attention to how people was running their podcasts. And I tried to figure out how could I make mine a little bit different from everybody else's, but have it like, at the end of the day, I wanted to have it Chester. Like, that's how I wanted it. I wanted to get that feel. Like, if I'm going to do it, I want it to be us.
Absolutely. And that's something I was talking about with one of my coworkers earlier. Like, people don't understand, like, Chester is really, for us to be so small, we different, we unique. Like, when we go other places, we stand out.
Definitely.
Like, people, where you from, bro? Like, you tell them, like, I'm from Chester. Like, that's right outside of Philly. So you from Philly? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I'm from Chester. Like,
Definitely got to correct them every time.
We really different, man. We got our own our own swag, whatever you want to call it. Like, we just really carry it different, you feel me? And people tend to gravitate to, like, outsiders gravitate towards us, bro. And, you know, and then when some people come down here, they be like, dang, it's not as bad as they make it seem on the news, you feel me? Because everybody down here ain't on no nut shit, you feel me? Like,
right.
You just gotta know how to maneuver. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
it's definitely a task, though. Like, you can't just, everybody don't know how to do it. But it's a task.
It's definitely a task to be able to make it through Chester streets or whatever, just to live in Chester and be able to make it to see 35 and to say you have never been shot, arrested, or, like, nigga, that's really their accomplishments.
Right.
Because if you look at the statistics, 75% of the population in Chester can't say that. Somebody, I guess, all right, there's 4 males in this room. You feel me? 3 out of 4 of us been in jail. I don't know if you've been in jail.
Nah, I know.
Okay, you see, 3 of somebody in this room probably been shot. Like, that's just the statistics, and from where we come from, bro. And it's sad. You feel me? That it's a better chance for us to die or get shot than go to college and succeed. I mean, we starting to change the narrative slowly. You feel me? But I just feel like it's not moving fast enough. You feel me? But gradual progress is better than no progress at all, man. So.
But that's another reason why I started Concrete too, because we got so much talent here as far as music. Like,
Facts.
Like so much, like for years. Like it ain't just now. It been here. So like I never thought that we had an avenue to where artists could promote themselves, promote their brands, promote what they doing, promote what they got coming out. And I thought about it like I actually like I grew up basically around CRMC, man. Like they and around here they ran my era. And I actually seen them put the work in. I seen them actually going above and beyond for something I never seen before. Like I seen like we come from hoopers and stuff like that. Like I seen people going above and beyond for that, but they was really going above and beyond for the music thing. They knew how to maneuver like artists, and they never even got crazy big, but they knew how to maneuver. So I always wanted to make sure it was an outlet for them to get to the next level if I can help them any type way. So that's another reason I did it. You feel me? And whenever they get ready, that's coming soon too. I know everybody gonna let that.
Shout out to Fats and Bars.
You feel me? Legends, man.
I watched them grow, and you know I'm a little older than them, so I watched them grow. I watched them elevate, man. And you know, Fats. I personally know Fats. You feel me? Like Fats live right down the way, and just to see them brothers elevate, man. Like I would have betted a kidney that they was gonna make it, bro. I'm still not saying that they still won't, but at that point in time when they was really bubbling. And you feel me? And they was moving with Jaleel real heavy. You couldn't tell me they wasn't on the way, bro. They was ready to kick the door in, man.
Right.
It just whatever went wrong with that situation. You feel me? It was sad for me. You feel me? Because that's all homegrown talent, man. You know. So I'm not saying it was a situation. I don't know the behind the scenes logistics. You feel me? That's for the CRMC documentary that they need to drop, man.
Right.
That's something that'll put the city on fire, man. Because they came a long way, man. Or if they ever do make it, they're going to have a hell of a documentary.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a story. It's going to be a hell of a story.
I mean, shout out RP Mont, man. Shout out to Mont, man. Real rap, because you can't talk about CRMC without taking it back to the Crush record days when Mont was part of the gang.
Definitely, man. That's when they was rolling. They was hot, man.
That trio was different.
Mm-hmm.
They was probably the hottest to ever do it in my eyes. And I've been seeing a lot of rap eras in the city, so.
Right.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to help bring the Chester rap back, man. I'm supposed to be linking up with Nickel 9 this weekend. He's supposed to be doing a little show. You feel me? I'm trying to host that joint, man. Do whatever I can to help the talent, get some. And I ain't no host bull. Like I don't never hosted nothing a day in my life, but you feel me? Like the rap game need help. You feel me? So that's what the podcast is for.
The crazy thing about it, like that's the same way I feel. Like I ain't never been no bull to host nothing. I never been a bull to get in front of the cameras and talk. So this was a whole new lane for me. So when I'm doing it, I feel like, just like you saying, like, this not even your lane, but like when you doing it, it's you naturally getting it. Like you going naturally as you keep going and just practice, and you feel me? Keep going.
Absolutely. And that's one thing I was always definitely was good at, was having an organic conversation. So that's kind of why I like to do the live thing without the script, so it could feel. Nobody don't gotta feel nervous, and I ain't gotta sit here and feel like I'm reading off a paper, you know, not interacting with the camera, not interacting with you. You feel me? That's kind of why I don't do the whole script thing, and I don't really write my questions down. You feel me? I just like to freestyle and go off the brain. You feel me? So it can have that organic conversation feel. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I ain't gonna when I first started out, though, we had those little awkward pauses. You feel me? And then Uncle P would jump in. You feel me? He'd keep the conversation rolling. Like, you feel me? Because I wasn't there yet as an interviewer.
And it came though. Eventually, you got it though.
Yeah, like you feel me, like for real. It's probably like only the second time, like when Uncle P really ain't got the mic on. You feel me? It's just me rolling. You feel me? But that's just because I told him I like when he part of the show, because you feel me, we got that organic bond with me and him be rapping. You feel me? So
right.
So man, it's all just about. For me, it's just about the feel of the live. You feel me? That's why I like to go live, so you could like the feel, like the people feel like I interact with people in the comments and whatnot. So that's why. I mean. That's just my thing. Like I like that part of the podcast. I don't even consider this a podcast. I more consider this more of a show because it is live.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's not. I mean, like anything could happen. You saying so? Like that shit. I like that element. You feel me? And you never know what you're gonna get when you sit down with this John.
Right.
So, but I do like the thought though of being able to edit the content and do the certain scenes and put the camera a certain way. Like I be saying when people be chopping these joints up, like the Drink Champs and the $1 Million Worth of Game, or even when I watch a couple episodes of The Concrete, you feel me? So
right.
that shit dope. Like, you feel me?
Are you saying you miss me?
Yeah, there you go, brother. How you doing? Damn.
You know, I gotta let you fly, bro.
That's cool. I appreciate it, man.
Can't hold your wings forever.
Oh man,
You know what I mean?
I dig it.
But
I
I'm here
definitely
for
dig
you
it.
whenever you need me. Just tag me in.
I just wanted to hear your voice. That's all, bro.
Pause.
No homo. You didn't give me a chance to finish to put the cap on. There you go.
I thought this was a
I
safe
just wanted to hear
space.
your
Nah,
voice,
this is
bro.
a safe
Like,
space, man. But you
come
know,
on.
hey, you guys, listen, we live, man.
Yeah, we definitely
We live. We in the building, man. We got the concrete in here, man.
I'm happy for both of y'all, bro. Like literally, right? You know, to be nominated, it's a big thing. That says somebody sees what you're doing, right? And they just want to give you flower. The nomination is enough flower for me.
Fact.
You know what I mean? I can say, you know, CMP has won that award three years in a row, right? And I really didn't want to be nominated again because I didn't feel like it was fair. You know what I mean? For us to win every time. Like literally. No, y'all a podcast. Y'all out here talking. I'm just a platform. You feel me? I've been moving back into the darkness ever since I started it. You know what I mean? Get out there in the beginning, talk about what we got to talk about, and then let people take it where they want to take it, where it needs to go. We could talk about anything. Relationships. They say that's what I talk about all the time.
Definitely, you definitely get a little sentimental on this, John.
Oh, you lover boy.
Listen, man, like at the end of the day, I say that's what's wrong. We have a whole bunch of broken relationships, and it doesn't just have to be man on woman. It could be business relationships, family relationships, kids relationships, all types of relationships. But you need to communicate when things are broken,
bro.
right? And we don't do that. Our people don't do that. And so things just keep on, broken shit roll downhill and it hurts somebody.
Right.
You feel me? Then somebody get hurt and then somebody lash out and do something. Now somebody got a gun in their hand and they trying to either harm themselves or somebody else.
You got heated seats in here or something?
Yeah. It feel
why that
nice
seat
in there.
get so
Don't-
hot?
Move that table and things just start
damn.
happening, man. You feel me? But I'm definitely. I've been watching a lot of Malcolm's interviews, right? And I see how he's progressed. You feel me? The same way you have. You know what I mean? Like we didn't. I was telling him earlier, we didn't go to school for this. You feel me? So for us to be able to interview the way Josh interviews and the energy that Josh gives when he's interviewing, you feel me? I see y'all. I'm just in awe. You feel me? Because it's like I took it here. Y'all gonna take it so much further, and the next generation after y'all gonna take it so much further. But we have to talk, and we have to communicate, and we got to get that energy to the next generation. So I'm definitely proud of y'all, man. I'm hyped for y'all, man. It's gonna be a great night. Shout out to the missing plug, right? She always do it right, even though you might not like who she nominated or who got nominated, and everybody got something to say.
No, don't say
She
that. 'Cause
put the work
didn't
in, man.
nominate the people. She gave the platform
Right.
for people to nominate their favorite entrepreneurs.
So how
and
many
videographers.
votes do you think it takes to be nominated? Exactly. I
We
think
don't know.
It should only take one vote for you to be nominated.
Right.
If somebody mentions you,
I mean, she said she had a hard time narrowing down the list.
don't narrow
So
it down. Make the list as long as you're noticing everybody. Because again, there are flowers in nominations. You know what I mean? Like it's not always a flower in winning. All right, you won out of the nominated, but to be nominated, to have your name up there, to have your business seen, and different people see shit, man, that just helps you grow.
But you could have 25 entrepreneurs in a year.
Yeah.
How you know how?
And then
hard
whoever
it is to vote
no,
to
and then
vote.
whoever votes wins. That's a fair competition. You feel me? How many people are in the suite in NCAA tournament? 64 teams?
Right.
Do you say
mean,
that
yeah,
there's
that's
too
a-
many teams?
But you gotta look at any
Have you
award
ever
show.
said that about the NCAA
We're
tournament?
not talking about the NCAA. We talk about an award show.
You
bro.
gotta
It's a
be
difference.
It's the
proactive.
same thing. They got to fight. They got to
You
win.
gotta be proactive.
Yeah.
It's
But
not
you,
too many
You gotta
people.
win, so you gotta have the most nominations to even get nominated.
When you say
bro. It's
about
a
college
process.
football, the playoffs, it's not enough teams. Come on, bro. Like you can't have it both ways.
I don't have no complaints with the way the
I bet
award
you
system
don't.
is set.
I bet you don't.
See, that's why people be like,
If your
yeah,
name- if
Caesar
your name
first. That's
was
why he
up
make
there,
it.
oh, you
Nah,
would
shit.
definitely, and I understand that.
No,
Right?
bro. If I didn't make it, I would. I've been there already. I've done that.
You've
Yeah,
been
man.
where?
I've been nominated twice now. So if I didn't get nominated next year, I'm not gonna cry about it. It's some room for somebody else. Somebody else been working.
I was upset.
You asked not to be nominated.
I did,
You
I
wasn't.
did. But I
upset.
wanted to be fake
And
upset.
you probably
I
was
wanted to know how everybody else
nominated.
felt.
You probably told her, "Listen, you got to take me down." I know it was 2,000 votes for CMP.
Yeah.
Last year when she leaked the votes for the winners and
Right.
after the award show,
Right.
man, you blew everybody out the water, bro.
Every award category though.
Right.
So
I was the second closest though.
Yeah, you was close.
You know what I mean? But that's because I've stuffed the ballot. I ain't stuffing it this year.
But I'm proud of y'all, man. I want y'all to keep on pushing, man. Wherever that takes you. I want somebody to blow. I need somebody to blow.
Yeah,
So I'm pushing things. I'm pushing my platform up a hill for somebody. I say it's a trampoline. Jump on this joint till you get off. Sky's the limit, bro.
Definitely.
Literally. But I'm gonna let you go ahead back to your interview. I'm sorry.
Nah, man, do your thing, man. We need that brief
Appreciate
segment. You
it,
feel
though.
me?
Appreciate it.
No doubt.
I be getting the cotton mouth in this joint, you know what I mean? So that gave me a chance to replenish. You know what I mean? I don't know. Never mind. I was trying to use big words.
Yeah,
you know
were.
when niggas be trying to sound smart and it don't go right? Yeah, that was that moment.
Bro.
You know, it's all
It's a
good.
hood
though.
moment. It's okay.
It's all right, man. We
Use the words
live.
that you're comfortable with.
Let's get active,
I
huh?
understand you.
It's cool.
Listen, I ain't been here in a while, man. I'm just happy to be
haven't.
back, man.
I'm
I ain't
happy
even
to have you
tripping.
back.
I'm definitely happy my man came and sat down with me, got bro in the building.
John said he just happy your ball head clean.
Yeah, that joint was clean. I shaved that joint this morning.
Scruffy.
Ball gang, man. Listen, if you gonna do it, you gotta do it all the way, man. I ain't gonna half-ass it. I went and bought a clipper now.
Proud of you for that too.
Yeah, it was time.
Yeah.
It was time.
Because you was rocking that joint for a minute.
Number one against the grain. That joint was light.
Asking for the spray. I said, what are you asking for? Can you put some of them fuzzes in my hair?
Listen, I had my line was sharp though. You just couldn't see it. Line was sharp. You just couldn't see it. Like, that's like, yeah, it's over. Gonna save me about $30 when I go to the barbershop. Cause I still gotta take the kids.
Yeah, you take the kids. You can shave
Yeah,
your own hair.
that's boy.
get
You
the
think that's
shine.
where we at? That's where we
You bought
at.
your clippers and stuff?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it'll only take 3 barbershop appointments. He's like, man, I'm giving you $40 for this?
Yeah, it only took me 2. Second joint, I'm like, yeah, this ain't it.
I'm like, look, I love you. I appreciate you, but I can do this myself.
I'm like, you still gonna see me? I got the kids coming. You feel me? I don't think I don't know what the younger kids gonna do. I got wild before that, but they got good hair, so they probably had some long hair.
Be straight.
I mean, nah, they can't do it. What you mean, like when you say straight, like straight or like straight?
If it's in you, it's in them too. So
What? Nah, first of all, they don't have my hair. I'm not taking credit for that hair.
I had to look at my grandfather head. I said, damn, I'm gonna go bald. And that's exactly where it happened at, right? I said, ugh.
Out of my 5 kids, only one got cursed with my hair, man. Everybody else got their mom hair and their mom's got.
It don't matter. It's still you. You're still in there.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's not. I'm not taking credit for that hair. That's just stingy.
Yeah, you giving it out. You
I
saw
got
it at a young
naps.
age that you was going bald.
No, but my hair is like not.
Yeah, that's
I got coarse,
Yeah.
nappy, rough.
Right.
Like, yeah, nah, my only Kavari got that. The other 3 got they mama hair.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even Caden mom is a
Yeah.
foreigner, so
But again, he's a boy, so he's gonna take after you. Not
nah, he ain't got my hair, bro.
Okay.
You can
We'll
listen, you gotta see the texture of their hair, bro.
Right
Listen.
now, we gonna bet on that joint.
Well, we can bet
And
on
if I
it.
go before you, I just want you to come drop $20 where I'm buried at.
Huh? No.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
I'm
$20
keeping that
bet.
dub. I'm gonna cash
Ball,
app it to
look
you.
at him. Right.
Cash app it to you.
If I'm going, send it to my son.
First of all, when I go, don't put me in no casket. Don't let me rot in the ground, man. Put me on the mantle. Burn me.
Burn you.
Yeah, burn me.
That's how you going out?
Yeah, burn me. Put me on the
I don't
mantle.
want to be in a casket.
Wherever my kids move, split me up with the kids. All 6 of y'all better want parts of me. Y'all better take me wherever y'all go. Yeah, don't put me in the ground and then you not gonna come see me. Take me with you. Take me with you.
Not come see you.
Yeah, don't want me, man. I'm not a cemetery bull, so like
You can see them. You're hovering above.
I'd rather have you in my presence in my house.
I think
On the
I
mantle.
think I agree with that a little bit. I don't like the cemetery vibe.
Yeah, put my like my pop asked to be cremated, so that's what really triggered it to me. And I'm like, well, that's cool with me because now I can just take you wherever I go. When we move out the crib, take it. Come on, pop, we out.
What if your son's in the house playing football and they spill that joint?
The urn's not gonna be in the front. It's gonna be in my bedroom.
It's gonna be in your bedroom.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Or what if you doing crazy things in the bedroom?
It's gonna be. Listen, bro. Nah.
I'm just saying.
I'm putting the urn in a secure spot. See, we got my
you
girl
might
got her
nail
dad
it
in the
down
crib,
or
so we already on that. So and my father-in-law, he good. He in a good spot, man.
I say just bury me. I don't want to be in a coffin. Just wrap me up, clean me off, throw me in the ground, and let the ground like.
You want to be one with the earth?
Yeah, earth to earth.
That's
to
cool,
dust.
too.
You feel me? Like let the worms eat me up, bro. That's just my shell, bro.
I mean, that's
not me.
fine.
That's not me. I don't want no funeral. I don't want a whole bunch of people sitting there lying, talking about, oh man.
Oh yeah, I ain't with that, man. Don't come crying over me. Oh my God, CEEZ,
don't
you
do
was
no
my
fraud.
dog, man. Nigga, why you ain't come see me then?
Yeah,
I'ma
don't do
haunt
no
whoever
fraud.
put my face up first to say, man, I remember all the time. No, you don't remember nothing.
Man, I'm gonna haunt you. Whoever do that lie, or the first person that posts my inbox messages, I'm coming to haunt you. Don't do that shit. Like,
Yeah,
it ain't
that's
even gonna be
weird.
like it's no secretive. Like, yeah, I mean, I was cheating on my wife type shit. But just don't don't be posting. Oh man, I just talked to CEEZ last week. Why do people need to know that? But I never understood that when people start posting, man, damn, I just talked to so and so. Bro,
Yeah,
and that's normally how it goes when people die. They get
exactly
all their loved ones. You make that last spin, and then you disappear. Like,
48 hours.
but you ain't gotta let everybody. That's the problem with social media. Everybody want to be in competition. No, I talked to him last. That's my guy. All right, he probably talked to all y'all.
Right.
Feel me? Let that man rest in peace.
Definitely.
But,
Yeah,
you
just-
know, we
just
in a
throw me
different
in the
era,
ground.
man. I heard they didn't get to the point where they put me in the tattoo shop at my tat stage.
One last time, Shizzy.
Did you see that trend though where they got the motherfuckers at they funeral where they be sitting up and shit like that?
Yeah. That's wild.
You ain't never see that on social media where they be having the people like stuff like you know how you got them animal statues and shit like that. Like they stiffen you up and dress you up, pose you.
You be on different things than me.
What you mean?
But
It's on
they've been doing
Facebook.
that.
I don't see them
They've been
things.
doing that. Like it's a couple people like done got buried like
Motivational,
that.
inspirational.
I can't help it what come across my timeline.
That don't come across my time.
All right, well, my Instagram pop. So,
Once you post it enough and you give enough energy, then they switch up your timeline for you.
I like to be in between, man. You know what I mean? You gotta know what's going on in the world too, man. You gotta be. I ain't saying you don't know what's going on, man, but you gotta be aware, man. So when Russia come over here and start bombing shit, I know. Cause my
How
Facebook
you gonna
gonna
know?
tell.
You gonna already be dead.
The shade room gonna tell you, man. The shade room tell you
They gonna tell you
everything.
it's coming.
Somebody gonna post on TikTok. Look, the Russian planes is leaving. You feel me? That's the type of shit TikTok do. TikTok know everything, man. We and my girl was sitting down there the other night. She was on TikTok, and some of the stuff that she was watching was so dark. I had to look at her and say, "Baby, are you okay?"
Are you all right?
I was a little scared in the front room. I thought somebody was gonna come get us. Like all these days, because she was watching. You know, you start talking about the Illuminati and shit. Phones be listening. And somebody came to the door, snatched us up. Like, nah, you know too much. I put you down.
Damn.
So they did the Mike
Mike who?
Jackson,
Mike ain't dead.
Tupac, all them niggas.
Tupac ain't dead.
Yeah.
They ain't dead.
No.
Okay.
Niggas important.
Yeah, the Illuminati
Them
got him.
niggas in Cuba chilling.
Okay.
Did you see the African bull, the African Tupac impersonator? I guess that ain't come across your timeline either, huh?
No.
You gotta get a different timeline. Your timeline dry.
I don't be on there like that. Like everybody think I be on Facebook. I really don't, bro. I be reading and trying to figure out all this stuff in here. You feel me?
Yeah.
I wish.
You know what? I'm glad. You know what? And I want to give you your flowers for that, bro. Pat him on the back for me, Josh, because you the only nigga. You was talking about that book club. You the only nigga that's still reading, bro.
Yeah, I got to.
You know what I mean?
I
big up
realized
to you,
where I
bro,
was.
because
You feel me?
everybody else bullshitted. You out, bro? All right, bro. Be safe, man. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all tap in tomorrow at 7 for my man Josh, WWJD, here on CMP Radio, man. He is around.
Yeah, I don't think I ever seen an African Tupac joint. I don't
Nah,
think
bro.
I seen that.
Just to see you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I seen it. It was on Instagram, man. It was like last week. He got the drawn on tattoos and everything. Looked like He really looked like Tupac. He just a little blacker. That shit was funny as hell, man.
Damn.
I like to laugh, bro. The internet is undefeated. If you ever having a bad day, if you scroll across the right post, bro, your whole mood can change, man. I promise you.
Or it can change the other way too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It works both ways.
It does.
Literally. It ain't a one-way street. So
You got it.
Definitely a double sided sword.
You gotta allow it. It's the energy that you allow control you, though, man. You know, you can't let that negative energy outweigh the positive sometimes.
yeah, that's why I just stay to myself.
You do.
Right.
You should.
As I should.
It's all right, though, man. You gotta come outside sometimes, man. Ain't what you tell me, man. You gotta be outside.
You definitely got to be
You
outside.
gotta be outside. You know what I'm saying?
Not on social media though.
Nah, man. I don't. What you saying?
So there was another award you were nominated for.
Yeah, on this one, like I ain't gonna lie. I expected the media platform of the year, but this joint was a surprise, and I
Right.
I don't even see myself in the top 4 of this joint. But yeah, you gonna
People's
go ahead and turn
champ.
that joint up.
People's champ. How you feel about that?
I mean, I'm appreciative, you know, the people acknowledge, but I mean, I ain't really done nothing to be considered no people's champ. Not in my eyes. It's a lot of work to be done, bro. Like
It's a lot of work to be done.
We ain't even scratched the surface of the work we trying to do. You feel me? So it's like I appreciate the acknowledgement, man. But you got Carol Kazim, like she running for the state rep. You feel me? You got somebody like Corey who been doing this for 17 years. You feel me?
Legend.
Frank Lynn, that's the people's champ. He boxed. You feel me? He knocked the nigga out in 24 seconds, like Skip said. You feel me?
Right.
Nasir Leach put in a lot of great work, bro. A lot of great work. Like that brother's different for his age. You feel me? He different.
Ranisha, she definitely.
Now that's the only person up here I don't know, but I salute that sister. She the only sister. Well, no, she's not. It's 2 sisters on the list, so you know you gotta respect that anyway. The Queens is working. You
That's
feel me?
crazy because just like Crystal, Ranisha was in our class too. Like she a person like just like you saying, you just to be in the category with these people.
It's humbling, bro.
Yeah, it's just like that's the award right there. Like her story crazy, Frankie's story crazy, Koryak's story crazy. Like just to be in that realm of people, I feel like that's the award.
That's the award right
bro.
there.
You feel me? Like I said, that's it. Like I said, that to me, like you feel me? Like when I went home, I was happy. Like, you feel me? Like,
Did you cry?
Nah, I ain't cried, bro.
I think you cried.
Nah, I wasn't touched that much.
You shed a tear.
I was touched, but I wasn't touched that much.
No tears of joy.
Nah, you feel me? It's an honor though.
Malcolm,
I was saving the tears in case I win.
So
it's a long shot, but
you got nominated for 2 awards. You telling me you ain't dropped 1 tear?
Nah, bro. It was because, like I said, one of them I was kind of expecting. You feel me? Not to sound cocky or arrogant, but like, you feel me? But when that hit me, it was like, oh shit! Like, damn! Like, people see what I'm doing. People, you feel me? Appreciate it. People respect it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just gave me motivation to keep pushing. You feel me? Like I said, the nomination was an honor in itself. You feel me? But I mean, like, it's really, I don't feel like I really accomplished anything to be the people's champ. Like, we got a lot of work to do.
So what do you think the people's champ is?
And that's what I was about to see. That's what I'm talking about.
I like how this works. When you sit here with all 3 interviewers, we all interviewing each other.
Absolutely.
Nah, I mean, to be it's just somebody that's working for me. Now, if you asking me who I think the winner should be,
right,
I can answer it that way. I feel like Carol Kazim is the people's champ. You feel me? The sister went from cleaning up. I'm cleaning up the city. You feel me? Dedicating her time, volunteering her time to clean up our sidewalks. You feel me? And now she ready to be in the house. Hopefully, you feel me? November 8th, if y'all get out and go vote Carol Kazim, man, we could put her in the House of Representatives, and that right there is motivation. Like, that's somebody that I went side by side with, watched them in the trenches of this work. You feel me? They in a position of power, bro, in position to make change, and that's what we always talk about. You feel me? So to see somebody actually do it, it's power, it's capable, it can happen.
It can happen.
You feel me? Like, the hope that you dream about, that was it right there. Yeah. You feel me? Like, that was like, that's like Obama winning the election. You feel me? For the city, like,
what you tell
it's really bigger for us because it's more personal.
And you getting nominated with her,
right? So there you have it, right? Just being nominated, just to be amongst the stars. You feel me? Makes you a star. You know what I mean? So you know, I don't want you to ever see. To doubt yourself.
No, I'm not doubting myself. I'm just trying to remain humble, bro. You feel me? Because, like I said, it's a lot more that we could be doing. You feel me? It's a lot more that needs to be done. It's a lot more that we're going to do. It's just the beginning. You feel me? So if I look at that right now, like, it's the highlight, then, you feel me, there's nowhere else for me to go. There's no more up. Like, that's not the ceiling, bro. That's just, you know what I mean? It's a humbling experience. I appreciate it, but this is just the beginning for what we doing.
You ever heard of people saying a glass ceiling? Like, you ever heard that saying?
I heard of a glass house, not necessarily a glass ceiling.
Right? That means you can shatter it. You feel me? You push through it. So you can set ceilings, but you see the stars. You can break through 30 ceilings while you're going through to get to the stars. You understand what I'm saying? But you've accomplished this, bang, that's done. Next step, bang, that's done. You feel me? So it's steps to everything.
Definitely.
You feel me? And I've been telling you this since you came and you said, yo, I want to change. I want to help. And I said, bro, it's going to take a lot of sacrifice. It's going to take a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of hungry nights, a lot of nights where you're looking in your pocket, you're like, yo, this ain't adding up, bro. I'm about to go back. You feel me? But if you don't accept it and take it, you feel me? You'll be back doing the same thing you were doing before. And I salute you, bro. Big salutes to you and everything that you've been doing for the past 2 years. Ever since you came home, you feel me? You were on a mission. And I said, just get it done, bro. Don't worry about no accolades. Don't worry about no awards. Don't worry about no money. Just do what you feel as though you need to do for your community. And you're doing it. So I give you big shout outs, man.
Nah, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate that, brothers. You feel me? Like I said, I definitely appreciate it, man. Like I said,
look at you about to cry.
Nah, there you go, man.
See? He talking about he ain't cry.
There you go. Nah,
he tearing up. No,
I ain't about to cry. I'm just, like I said, man, I appreciate it, man, but I just know it's a lot more that we gotta do.
Yeah, and we working.
Absolutely.
It's a marathon, man. That's all.
That's definitely what it is.
Yes.
So,
yeah, that's all.
You know, I'm in it for the long run, man. You know.
You can't quit now.
Nah, I can't.
I ain't gonna let you quit.
I couldn't even show my face in the city if I quit, bro. I would have to move. Because I feel like I put so much into this, I wouldn't be able to look people in the face.
Right.
It's crazy. Like recently, like I was going through something and I felt the same type way. Like I felt like, man, I can't do this. Like, but that's the same way. Like, how can I just stop? Yeah. And I just did all this
for what?
For what?
Right.
What I look like?
No.
Nah, I ain't tripping.
Keep
I was
pushing.
tripping.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
I said I've been, and it came to me the other night. Right. I thought I woke up, but I was really still dreaming, and I went into the bathroom. And I looked into the mirror and I seen my father. And whenever I have dreams of my father talking, I know is real, you know. And he said, everything that you go through, you have to grow through. everything. And if you're scared to go through it, you'll never grow through it. You'll never understand how much strength you have inside of yourself. Keep pushing yourself. I know it's hard right now. I know it's a lot of things that you got to sacrifice. A lot of nights you can't go out. A lot of people you can't be with. A lot of places you can't go. Guess what? You're not supposed to be at none of them places. You're supposed to be where you at right now, working as hard as you're working right now, if not harder. I said harder. Yeah, you might have to go harder than you went yesterday. You might have to see things that you never saw before. Like, yo, I needed to grow through this. Understand what you're going through. Ask yourself, is this what I'm supposed to do every day? And when you're going to get your answer, trust me, God going to answer. You're like, yeah, damn right, you're supposed to do this. What's wrong with you? Get it done. You feel me? So for me, when I woke up, and that's why I just, when I wake up in the morning, I just say I'm grateful for every opportunity. There's so much more I want to say with that. I'm grateful, but it's like, this is where I'm at. I'm grateful. Peace. I love y'all. You feel me? Just keep on moving. If you're grateful when you wake up in the morning, grateful for the fact that you're up, grateful for the fact that you can help someone. I don't care who it is. Someone, one person, two people. Grateful for that. You'll keep on waking up. You'll keep on having opportunities. You'll keep on getting blessings. Blessings pour in, bro.
Right.
Blessings pour in, man. So you have to be open for them, though. Your hands got to be empty.
No doubt.
Because if they full, you ain't going to get no blessings.
Nah,
so
yeah.
sometimes you got to turn your hands over. Like, all right, that's enough. I can't carry y'all no more. Next. You feel me? And accept all that stuff that comes your way, man. The negative talk, people talking about you. So what? That's how they talked about Jesus, did they not?
Facts.
Did they not spit on him?
Right.
Did they not crucify him?
I was about to say they crucified you.
You feel me? Like, did they not talk about him the worst possible way they could? So guess what? People gonna talk. People gonna have feelings. It ain't up to you to feel no type way because they talking. Niggas supposed to talk. Talk.
And I feel like in our field, what we doing, like, if they ain't talking, we ain't working.
We ain't doing something.
We ain't working.
That mean they don't see us.
Yeah,
They ain't
exactly.
talking about us. We ain't being seen.
Exactly.
They not
If it's
tuning in.
negative or positive, we win at
fact.
the end of the day. Like,
Right.
we affected your day some way.
So I'm proud of both of y'all. Both of y'all got the nomination. You feel me? And whoever wins deserves it. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Right.
But just keep on pushing, man. You're doing this now. Think about the next step. Think about what can make your show better, right? What kind of things can you add to it? What kind of can you give news? People want to know about the news topic. You feel me? You do a show every Wednesday. So shit, we go from Wednesday to Wednesday on the news. We got 5 different situations. This is what I want to talk about. Bang. You feel me? Then we get into the interview. Then we talk about different situations. So I'm just happy that you're here. I'm happy that both of y'all here. You feel me? And just keep on moving, man. Absolutely. I'm removing my mic. I'm out of here.
Appreciate it. Nah,
Love
man,
y'all.
you already
Yeah.
know. Love you too, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
So
Appreciate it.
we ready to have a section called Words with Uncle P, man. You know what I mean? That's ready to be a segment, you feel me? Because you be trying to disappear on me.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man, like definitely, like Uncle P said, man, we working, you feel me? Like I said, I just felt like it was important for people to see us on the same screen, you feel me?
Right.
Conversate, because it ain't no competition.
Right.
Like we know each other outside of the podcast world before we started, so I would never look at you as like competition. Like I'm gonna always embrace, you feel me? Now that we following each other, I'm always, share your work when I see it. Like it's all about support, bro. You feel me? Cause
Definitely.
like I said, I feel like if you make it, I make it, and vice versa, because we opening the door for the whole city.
Right.
You feel me? Or just art lane, you feel me? Which eventually is gonna spread throughout the city.
Right.
So it's all about love, man, being positivity.
And I just feel like people need to see that also because all the backlash from the nominees. Like, man, you got nominated. We up here right now. Some of
Chilling.
y'all like
Best of luck. You
like
feel me?
whoever
No hard feelings.
win. It's like we all win for real. At the end of the day, if you're thinking about it, like.
So, what do you have like a set day that you drop your content, or like
No, I don't have a-
monthly? Like how's
No,
that problem?
I actually don't. I just organically pick and choose when I want to do it. Like when we get it done, I just organically
Okay,
figure out a day. I actually also look into my analytics, like when I'm viewed the most.
Algorithms, like,
Yeah,
what day
like-
should I drop it the most?
exactly.
Okay.
you
Yeah, that
feel me?
matter. And that's where I'm trying to get my Instagram page, like, cause I just started a joint like that with the analytics and stuff. But I gotta get on it, man. I'm bad right now with
It is comes.
using social media, especially with the work keep me so busy. Like I don't really be trying to get on social media.
Right.
I get on that joint when I first wake up, maybe, and maybe later at night. But during the day, I try to stay away from that joint, unless it's something that's either going, with the work I'm doing, or just something that's popping. People hit me, yo, you on Facebook? Check this out. I might hop on there and be newsy. I'm
Yeah.
human.
But I feel like what we doing, like that'll come. Like you'll learn, cause like it is hard, cause you always got to be promoting, always doing. But in the long run, You gotta think about it like it's gonna pay off on the back end.
Absolutely.
Just like we was having a conversation, like the hearsay thing. People talking about it, like somebody gonna tell somebody. That's all that matters.
That's what it's about, man. Just getting it out there, getting it through. Whether like you said, positive, negative, is being passed along. You feel me? Because curiosity, people going to tune in just out of curiosity, especially when it's negative. People going to tune in. Like, oh, y'all said he what? Let me check him out. You feel me?
Right.
That's a view, whether you tune in again or not. But like 9 times out of 10, people going to fuck with the vibes and the content. Like we just genuine, we real. You feel me? We keep it grounded. Like it's not. I don't know. I just think it's good content, man. You feel me? I just think people can learn a lot from it. You feel me? And it's engaging. It's informal. You feel me? So definitely shout out to you, bro. Keep working. You feel me? Anything I could do to help support, man. You know I'm here, man.
You already know, man. Appreciate it, man. I'm just going to definitely keep doing my thing. You keep doing your thing here at CMP, man.
Absolutely. Shout out to CMP, man, for even just being here, man. Shout out to him for being a real nigga too, for dropping out the nominations, man. Giving one of the small guys a chance to win, man.
Yeah, giving the small folks a chance to level up.
He could have been like some other folk and like, nah, man, I'm staying in. I want to. But you know, hey, everybody ain't as genuine as my man P. So what we gonna do, man? We getting ready to wind this down, man. But before we dip out, man, I want to get into the kick of the week, man. So with the This joint's already supposed to be open. All right. The kick of the week, man, is the Heat got game 13. You know, they dropped out in August 4th, 2018, man. It was the 20th year anniversary. The sneaker originally debuted in 1998 in the Spike Lee joint, He Got Game, starring Ray Allen and Denzel Washington, man. Classic, iconic Jordan, man. You know, I'm gonna tend to next week, man. I'm gonna try to get away from the Jordans, man. I might step into. I love Jordans though. That's what's in my closet. But since we revamped it, we ain't got no table now. We're gonna be using photos, so I can do a wider array and range of sneakers for y'all, man. For those people that like Yeezys and you know, what else they be wearing? Newbies. I can't think of nothing else. Yo, to this day, 34 years old, never, not a Yeezy, nothing. Never owned a pair of Adidas. No T-Max, nothing.
Wow.
Not a shell top, not a Stan Smith. And listen. I've been through a lot of eras, man. I was born in the late 80s, so, you know, shell tops was popping. Stan Smith started coming through in the early 2000s, late 90s. I just can't get with the stripes.
That's hard.
I've always been a check bull.
I fool with the Yeezys.
I know
comfortable, Joe.
And I want a pair of Yeezys. That's the only Nike I can see myself buying. Nike. See,
Adidas.
It's on the brain.
I
That's the only Adidas I can see myself buying.
I was straight Nike bull. You feel me? Like never, ever could see them.
I can't.
I never really. But the Yeezys, they different. You feel me?
And that's the only Adidas shoe I respect. Because even I be looking at some of their concepts. Them Jones be ugly as hell.
I feel like it always was like that though, because I was a person that wore everything. Because I played like AAU coming up, so we had different
sponsors.
Yeah, so I was wearing Reebok, Nike, but Adidas. But I feel like that's hard for you to say you never wore.
Bro, I've never
no shell tops.
Wore a shell toe.
Shell top either.
I've never wore a Stan Smith.
Like not even like cleats or anything. Like me playing a sport, nothing. Like you
Nike,
never,
bro.
That's hard.
Check me.
See, well, I guess when you hoop, you just wear what
you wear.
See, I wasn't that good. I wasn't that good where I was on, teams that were sponsored. You know what I mean? Me and my dad was buying my shit, so I'm like, Dad, buy me the Nikes. If it wasn't Nikes, it was Iversons.
Yeah, I was getting the Nikes too.
It's not. I can't. I just never got down with the stripes, man. But I want a pair of Yeezys, man. When I get my first pair of Yeezys, we gonna throw a party. I'm gonna throw a Yeezy party. Yeah, I mean, everybody gotta come in. You gotta have a Yeezy on. If you ain't got no Yeezys, then you gotta leave. I remember they will, man. I wonder if they doing the sneaker ball this year. I'm gonna go and wear some mids. See if Doc throw me out, man. He always be talking about mids. I'm gonna go in a pair of mids. He gonna be salty.
I wanted to go to the sneaker ball last year. That was something I definitely want to do. I don't know if you doing.
I went to top 10. Top 10 what, Dollar? Are you saying top 10 what? Sneakers?
Top 10s.
What's top 10s?
They Adidas.
Oh shit! See?
Yeah, top 10s.
Never heard of them.
I like top 10s.
Yeah,
I had a pair of them too.
I can never see myself in. I don't know. Like I guess I don't know. I always like Nike.
I just feel like it's certain Adidas like was mandatory.
It's iconic, like
yeah, like you
ain't
have a pair of shell tops, like just like you said, like Not even a T-Max. You ain't had a first cold?
No, them was like spaceship shoes. I did not like.
You
them
had
shoes.
to have them. Like they was like must have.
I gotta
though.
keep it being though. I never really was a Kobe fan until later in his career. You feel me? It took me a long time to forgive him for, stopping AI from winning his only chance at a championship.
Yeah, I feel that.
I was hurt. Like I'm a diehard Philly sports fan. Like I don't give a fuck how phony the team is, bitch. That's gonna be my team.
Yeah, I was that AI was definitely my guy. I'm not a Sixers fan.
It's okay. Who your team?
I used to be a KD fan, but that's another story for another time.
Yeah,
We're gonna leave that alone. I don't fool with him no more.
Yeah, man.
Feel me?
I'm sorry.
But I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. That's my squad.
Okay.
Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
So
Bird gang.
KD, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's over for him. He done.
Why?
Like when he did that Warriors thing,
Right.
that I just couldn't. I couldn't feel it.
He wanted to win.
That's not how you win. That's not winning.
That's how everybody else been winning.
No, he went to the
That's
team that
not-
beat him and
that's
joined
not-
him.
Let's think about it. Let's go back to Jordan. How did teams think they could beat Jordan?
Yeah, I
They
understand.
were
that.
assembling super. It's always been a superstar leaving, and
but
going
nobody
to another-
went-
Nobody went from being up 3-1 and going to that team that beat him up 3-1.
He knew he couldn't win with Westbrook and Harden.
Y'all was up
You could have went
3-1.
somewhere else.
Yeah, you was a part of that reason they lost. It wasn't just on them.
Yeah.
You the guy. Because we blame LeBron James. We got to blame the guy.
Oh, we always blame
They
LeBron.
definitely
Exactly.
they
That's
hate
what I'm saying. We
LeBron
got to blame the
James.
guy.
So, you
And
know,
listen, first of all, LeBron James is the perfect example of a black athlete. I have not seen one scandal that was proven. I know they just had the little joint where the baby came out, showed his DM. Man, but
he
listen,
got a team around him. Bro.
if he is moving in that way,
He is.
they is quiet and they respect his wife because
They make non-disclosure agreements. You got to sign
Yeah,
that. Joint.
it's
They'll take
real.
everything from you. You feel me? If it even come out here, take this check, you get paid.
that's money.
Or
bro.
you gonna get
walk up to
sued
a
if you
bitch,
do
"Hey,
say
want-
something."
hold on, you want-
He just got
sign this.
$97 million. That's not including the
listen.
other 150,000
But
million that he had before.
That's power, man.
Yeah,
But people don't understand how hard it is to move when you being him, and for him to be going so long with no
Nothing.
like we already know how it goes. Sooner or later, something gonna happen. They gonna trying to kill his name some way. They gonna try to.
They can. They tried.
I feel like they gonna wait until he retires or something like
Even
that.
then, they can't.
You don't think so?
Yeah, it's too late now. Oh, you coming out 10 years later? That's old. Don't nobody care.
I was about to say he retired now, but so we got an interesting comment from my man Blake. I guess he's referring to KD.
Yeah.
He said they wouldn't have won both of those years. He was
Without
MVP. I mean, they won a year before. They
Who,
won
the
without him.
Warriors?
They won one before he got there. One
They was
without
they had
him.
the best
Two
record
was-
in NBA history before he got there.
Right.
So what that don't MVP don't matter. James Harden won MVP. Like what we talking
We're
about?
talking about the finals.
Chill. We can't talk about Harden. Now.
We're talking about the finals.
We can't bring
No
Harden.
James Harden slander on this podcast.
I'm just saying we talking about the MVP of the finals when he on the team with the best two shooters ever in history.
Ever.
Like what and you supposed to be the best scorer in history. So
My
what you supposed to
man.
do?
My man dropped 60 points with 5 dribbles.
Who?
Klay Thompson.
And you and you hype because you got MVP
50,
playing with somebody
60
like that.
points with 5 dribbles.
Just dribbled the ball 5
He catch
times.
it, bounce. Everything else was catch and shoot, man. That's wow.
Tell me what superstar has the third option like that?
No, none.
It's impossible.
So Michael did it when he brought Rodman, when he had Pippen.
But Rodman couldn't score.
Rodman was, listen,
Do not
Rodman
compare
was
him
an
to Klay
enforcer.
Thompson.
Understand, right? When Penny did what he did to the Bulls, and then Mike went out and got Rodman, you understand what I'm
But
saying?
that's because
Like,
Horace Grant was absent. He needed to replace Horace Grant. That was the year they didn't have
but you
Horace
still
Grant.
bought a great. You didn't draft. You didn't home grow that person.
Right.
You went out and got Dennis Rodman, who
Because nobody else wanted him at the time.
Everybody had Dennis Rodman. Name the team.
He was
Dennis
just,
Rodman
this was
on.
right when he was making that turn, boy. When he was figuring out that I want to be.
Everybody wanted him. It was just like who could control
Handle
him.
him, yeah,
handle
control
him.
him.
Yeah.
Michael controlled him.
Yeah, Michael.
Phil, I
controlled
get
him.
it. You gotta say.
Well, I don't
Phil,
even think
man.
Mike controlled him. He was
Phil
still
kept
doing
that
what he
whole
wanted.
locker room together, bro. Don't deny what Phil Jackson did because he went to LA and did the same thing.
And he couldn't keep the locker room together there. They
Exactly.
lost. They lost Shaq. Shaq did leave.
Yeah, it's because
And then they had to bring.
It wasn't enough basketballs to go around that locker room.
And it was enough to go around in Chicago. No,
yeah, it was because Mike going to take this shot.
I think Mike was in charge. Just like LeBron, when he's on the team, he's the GM, he's everything, he's the coach.
But see, that's the thing. Kobe and Shaq both wanted to be Mike in that role. Somebody had to be Pippen, and Shaq wanted. Kobe was supposed to be Pippen, but Kobe felt like, and Kobe had the right to feel like, nigga, I'm Jordan, you're Pippen. But how do you tell a 7-foot center who can score 30 points anytime he wants that he's
snitch on him when you get caught?
It's those Eagles though, but I feel like those Eagles was back then.
I was about to say, what we got to do with this?
No, it's those Eagles though, because we like, you gotta remember back then we ain't had a social media and all that stuff,
Facts.
man. Like, wasn't nobody controlling Rodman.
No.
Rodman, we just seen that Rodman was in Vegas.
Yo.
We just seen that Mike ain't say nothing when
He couldn't.
when Pippen was getting milked.
Nothing.
Because
He wasn't saying nothing. He ain't care for
Mike
real,
wanted to
for
go
real.
to AC and gamble himself.
So, that's what I'm saying. So how much of a
during the
team
change.
were they? Like how much of a team really were they?
When it was them on that court,
That was different. Yeah,
it's different.
Didn't matter what they did when they walked off that court.
When you walk in this arena, I need you. When you out there, I don't care what you do. But when you walk in here, all that personal stuff stops and
Come
we're
do your
working.
job.
And that's what Mike was about.
Come
you know
do
what
your
I'm saying?
job.
Like they said that Mike in practice was different than Mike in the game. He was hard on his team. People didn't like him.
Yeah, he fought Steve Kerr, man.
People didn't like him, bro. Like, and
'Cause he was
sometimes you
cocky.
gotta be like that. When
Yeah.
you the leader, you the head of something. You
He's
don't need
still
no
like
friends.
that.
I don't need no friends.
They said Mike ain't. They said Mike now still like he even worse. First of all, I'm a billionaire. You can't tell me nothing.
He had an interview where he was talking about his patience. You feel me? To be able to coach. Like, why have you never got it? He said, I don't have the patience to deal with these players nowadays. I know what I do, the way I would have practiced.
Exactly.
And if you're not going to practice the way I would have practiced, I'm not going to fool with you.
Yeah, that's
and
hard.
most of these kids ain't willing to do the things that I had to do. I was in the gym 10 hours. It wasn't no leaving. I was working. What did I mess up here? Let me get that right so I don't do it again. He wanted perfection, bro, and he got it. When he went for his championships,
Coach.
he won them joints.
Definitely 6 in the finals.
You feel me? Like he wanted that, and so if you're a talent, if you're a person that thinks they're gonna make it to the NBA, you got to work harder than the person that made it before. Kobe was in the gym at 4:00 in the morning, and he was Kobe. Why is he in the gym at 4:00 in the morning?
Right.
AI say practice. Who needs practice? And what happened?
right.
You feel me? He ain't win nothing.
Wow. Let's not do that.
So you can make it,
Let's not
and
do
you
that.
can make it to the NBA and be a great star. But if you want to be a
Hard
superstar,
work beat talent any day.
every
But we're not gonna
fucking
keep
day,
slandering
bro.
AI. All right?
I ain't slandering AI. I love AI.
You had to
I
use
love
my name.
AI.
You could have
bro.
compared him to somebody else.
I compared his work ethic, not AI.
No AI slander on Kicking It. We don't talk. We don't disrespect the Eagles, the Sixers, and AI. All right?
And AI.
All the people that got something going on that they got something
They
to talk
get
about.
all of them got shit with them, but still, we're not going to do that on this podcast.
Can I come at Donovan?
Who?
Donovan McNabb. Can I talk about? No, I can't do that
Man,
either.
he's the greatest Eagle in
Oh my-
greatest quarterback in Eagle history. How would you disrespect him? I mean, statistically, he got every quarterback record.
He threw up in the Super Bowl, bro.
I mean, he
lost us
folded
the
under
Super Bowl.
pressure. You feel me? Pressure bust pipes.
You had
Definitely.
T.O. on your team.
I mean, he
The
couldn't
broken
handle, he
ankle,
couldn't
6
handle a real
screws in
nigga.
his
T.O. was
ankle.
going to stretch him.
T.O. was going to knock you.
T.O. was going to knock him out. That's why he was like, his Donovan was like, yo, you got to get him out of here, man. You got to get him out of here.
Nah, but you know, it's real, man. If you want something, you got to work for it. You can't say, "Oh, I'm here. I showed up. Give me my award." Or "I'm here. Give me my title as being the greatest."
Absolutely.
So when he don't like KD, it's a reason. You feel me? And it's because he left his team. Usually when that happens, you up 3-1 and you lose. You ready for the next year? You going back to war with them
Exactly,
guys?
supposed to make you
Nah,
hungry,
facts.
man.
KD went in that room and saw them guys and was like,
I can't go to war with them
"I'm
no more.
not going to war with these niggas no more. I'm done.
Yeah, but when he got to the Warriors and won, what did he say after he won those chips?
I'm ready to go."
But I'm saying he said those chips wasn't as big as he thought they was going to be. Of course, you played with the best team in
wanted-
NBA
got an
history.
easy
You
drink.
got to go win.
Exactly.
He just needed. He needed that on his resume.
And what happened?
He didn't want to be
since?
one of them players to be
The
one.
Warriors got another chip before he did.
Yeah, they were already the best team.
And they kept their main three, their nucleus, their real big
the core.
Right.
That's all
Yeah,
they
the
need is
core,
the
that's the
core.
word.
And they
Yeah.
added a couple jokers from through the draft and all that good stuff. They sucked a couple years.
Yeah.
Like I think they
Nah, it wasn't that they. Sucked.
was like
They
one-
it wasn't healthy.
Yeah.
Steph had bad ankles, and Clay had them 2 ACL injuries.
So they
Draymond
sucked.
hurt.
They weren't good.
Yeah.
They were They were in the draft, right?
But they
top 10 in the
were
draft.
No,
good.
they ain't never
They
get a
never
lot
And
of
them niggas
no,
that they
they
drafted
did.
ain't even
I was
playing.
about to say they made it to
Yeah,
the
they
top
Wiseman.
10.
They did get Wiseman, but I think that was trades or something like that.
But Wiseman ain't even really. He wasn't even a key factor to the championship run this year.
Yeah, he ain't even play.
Yeah,
He didn't play?
Nah,
Nah, I remember
in
he
the
was
G League.
injured until like late in the playoffs.
Facts. And he was, and then you got Jordan Poole and Gary Payton's son came out the G. Well, I don't know where Poole came from, but Gary Payton's son came from the G League. Man. He was balling.
Jordan Poole came from Michigan.
Okay, bang. There you go. See,
Who the other boy they got?
Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Oh,
They
yeah.
drafted. They traded for him, right? Yeah. So they put the team back together.
He was drafted by Cleveland. Bitch, LeBron said, "I don't want to play with you."
Yeah, he
Sent
was
him to
part of the
Minnesota for
package.
Kevin Love, but they got a chip out of that though.
Yeah, they did.
So how y'all feel about what KD just did? He just did all that stuff all summer just to go back to Brooklyn.
They wasn't trading. He ain't had no leverage.
Yeah, he didn't have any leverage.
He ain't had no leverage.
And what Brooklyn would have wanted back, nobody wanted to give up.
Rudy
But he
Gobert.
knew they didn't have any leverage. You KD.
Right.
But that Rudy, he thought he was LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. You knew, like you was like how you thought you want to be the best guy. You know, like you got
But you
some
know
of the
what?
best talent.
I hate when
Do what LeBron do. 2-year contracts.
Nah, but you know what I hate though when I don't want to say a bum ass player like Rudy Gay, but he ain't. It's not Rudy
He
Gobert.
ain't no bum.
I mean, he alright. He was not worth what Minnesota gave up for him.
He's one of the first Bulls that got that money though,
You know what I mean?
consistently.
We talking about Rudy
Defense-wise,
Gobert.
if you worried about Rudy Gobert,
We talking about Rudy.
Over Rudy Gobert. Oh, I think
Nah,
so.
Rudy
worried
gave
about-
us chip.
you talking about defense, Rudy Gobert is there. Now offense, he might give you
My man
17
Embiid
points.
making him look dumb all the time. But anyway,
You're not worth 200.
he not. How many picks did they give? First round pick. They gave out like 4 first round picks for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Nigga, Minnesota ain't that close to winning no championship that you give out
So
4
now they
first
can
round
move
picks.
Bull to power forward, and Rudy Gobert can play the center. That's going to be a big thing down there.
No, but what I'm saying is they met the landscape of NBA trades now is going to be jacked up because you overcompensated for a declining player.
Because they try and win right away and they not.
You
But it's
gave
not
up the
happening.
house
I saw
for
a
a
picture of
declining
Rudy
player.
Gobert and his boyfriend. So
Huh?
yeah, or his brother or his cousin. It had to be a brother or a cousin. The way how close they was. It wasn't his brother or his cousin. It's his
He told
boyfriend.
me, huh?
I'm like, I didn't see that pic. See, I didn't see that on my timeline. I didn't see
What you
that.
got on your timeline? That was on somebody else's phone.
That wasn't it. Nah, but I just feel like they changed. That's why wouldn't nobody even try to trade for KD because, like he said, New Jersey's offer was fucking ridiculous.
And then KD, like what else?
Or they're asking.
What
they was
else
asking
would
for.
Brooklyn want? For both of their stars wanted to go. You know what I mean? They was like, we're out of here. But we'll see what they do this year.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
They can do a lot.
I think he just like
Ben
attention.
Simmons come in. He played like he's supposed to play.
I
Defensive
forgot they
player of the year.
had Ben Simmons.
Right? You got
That broke
Kyrie.
jumper.
So y'all think they gonna compete? Y'all
I
think?
think they should be able to compete. Just having Kevin Durant gives you a chance to compete.
But they got swept by Boston.
They were all hurt,
Boston
and
got
injured, and
Malcolm
broken up, and dysfunctional.
Bragged
Oh, I don't know, man.
They were all.
Boston
all
just grabbed a pure point guard and Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah.
Boston gonna be scary. And that's a Sixers fan talking.
How you think Marcus Smart gonna feel about that? He just won
He
defensive
need
player
to
of the
go
year.
back on the bench.
He just won what?
He just won defensive player of the year.
Unless they're gonna run small
Playing
ball.
point guard and got to the chip.
Yeah.
And y'all go get Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah.
I feel him, but
You need
he gonna
depth,
feel
man.
away. He's supposed to feel away.
You
Shooting
need depth
guard.
to get through the season. When it come playoff time, the best man made to play hard and
Yeah.
get your spot back. But as far as through the season, you gotta have depth because you never know when somebody gonna go down and it's next man up. You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
when you want a team like that, you can't be selfish. You feel me? Somebody like you need talent. You got an abundance of it, so now you got to make it work. Somebody got to go to the bench. The most selfless player is going to be that one, regardless of what you
I
had
ain't going
last
to the
year.
bench. You got to
See?
trade me, and that's
Yeah.
how KD feel.
That's I feel like
ain't
that's
nobody-
how Marcus Smart should feel. He just
Right.
won defensive player of the year, the first guard in how long?
Yeah.
I feel like he should feel away.
Right.
I
Let me
mean,
go.
but-
Yeah,
Trade me.
let
Like
me
I
go
said,
get
either
my
that,
money.
then you move. You gotta have to move. You gonna have to play small ball. Tatum at the 4, Jalen and Brown at the 3.
But if
Marcus Smart played the 2.
If that's all that Marcus Smart brings, and he don't really bring no offer because he missed a couple jumpers.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
missed a lot of jumpers.
You
so it's
gonna be
like-
the player on the floor when it's crunch time in the fourth quarter to just get that stop. You should be all right with it. That's your role on this team.
your role.
Everybody not a superstar, bro.
I feel like he had an all right playoffs though. I feel like it's
turned
just
it
their
up when
stars.
it
They
mattered
do
the
what their
most.
stars are supposed to do. Like Brown and Tatum and dude, they ain't show out like they're supposed to.
I mean, them lights was on them, bro. Mm-hmm. Them lights was, and that was the first time.
Everybody ain't ready when them lights first
Everybody ain't
hit.
ready for them lights.
Facts.
Shit, them lights exposure.
That's kind of why I'm like, man, I don't know how happy I am with James Harden, but we'll see how the season play out, man, because he ain't never showed up in the playoffs when it mattered.
Never, and people love it. They love the whole the whole thing around him, like the aura around James Harden.
You say he never shows up
in the playoffs.
Explain what showing in points, rebounds, and assists. What showing up looks like to you.
Winning. Doing what it matters in the fourth quarter for your team to win, bro. He like Chris Paul. It's just something about. Well, no, Chris Paul he got out the second round finally.
So was KD wrong for leaving when he left?
James Harden left before KD.
Yeah, remember he was already gone.
He was already gone.
They had D. Waiters.
It was just
and
him and Westbrook. They could have ran it back.
Yeah, and D. Waiters was giving them some. He was giving them some gas. Then.
Okay.
I mean, but it was.
So you saying Harden doesn't have what it takes to win a championship?
I believe. I mean, you gotta get there first to figure out what it takes. I don't know if he got it. Has he ever won a championship in his career?
I feel like he's been to the finals before.
No, I'm talking about like as he won I know he ain't win no college championship, but like in his high school career, like he won a state championship.
High school, James Harden. Probably
because if you've never won a championship, you don't know what it takes to get there. You've never been to that level.
And I feel like
he played in Arizona. I know that.
Yeah,
he didn't win.
Arizona State.
Yeah. I feel like it's no way he averaged like damn near 36 2 seasons straight in the regular season and then gets to the playoffs.
And just stink it up.
Yes, not only stink it up, not shoot.
He had
games with 7-10 shot attempts. Like you getting games the whole season with 30 shot attempts.
In the playoffs where he was like 0 for like 13 for 3, bro. And this was like a 2 or 3 game stretch. First of all, you was just shooting 13 threes a game. How do you go like a 3 or 4 span where you only shot 3?
But he is playing against
Doc,
the Warriors.
what's up, bro?
He's playing against good teams and stuff like that.
Sneaker ball this year, Doc.
Let me know so I can wear some mids. I'm ready to buy my mids right now. Let me know.
There he is, Doc
What
Kenny.
you mean this bull? What's the thing against mids?
I don't know nothing about
so you could wear low cut ones. I wouldn't wear low cut ones, but I've seen people do it. They look like dunks, so why not?
What's the difference between dunks and ones?
The design,
the cut, they cut different.
Oh, they cut different. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear those.
I can't afford them.
You can't afford what?
Dunks only $100.
In my size, they ain't got them. And
Everything
then
your size costs.
Then I got to go on GOAT and get
Yeah,
raped.
and then you got
Yeah, I can't afford them.
I just want to know if he gonna let me in with the mids, man.
He gonna let you in with the mids, bro.
You know what I mean, you feel me? That way I ain't got. You know what I mean, get my pant leg too high so you can see the whole shoe. They got some crazy mids coming out. Keep them mids.
I told you ain't allowed in.
Hey, what's wrong with the mids? I gotta go do my research, see why the mids. Cause like they fake, nigga.
They look like they fake. That's what they're saying.
I guess I don't know. I guess the original ones is OGs. They high. So
Yeah, I ain't never. I'm always the high. Boy.
I only got 3
never
pairs
wore
of
mids.
ones, and then when I first got my first pair, I'm like, damn, I hope these ain't mids, because it was right around that first sneaker ball. I wasn't going, but it's like I don't want to be outside. Niggas like, yo, he got some mids on. Look. Yeah, I didn't
Is
know
it because
that.
they cheap? What's wrong?
The look of
We gotta get Doc Henny, and we gonna have a show dedicated just to the different. Yo, Doc, man, we gotta tap in, bro. You gotta come up here and explain to us why the mids is unacceptable. But it's really a culture, because I follow a sneaker page on Instagram, and they like no mids, nigga. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm like, damn,
mids.
what is wrong with mids? Like bad weed out here. It's like Reggie. Like, you know what I mean, they got some Reggie. Don't bring that in here.
Ain't nothing wrong with Reggie. That nigga's crazy. Bob Marley used to get tote off the reefer.
Bob Marty was here
It's
right now.
2000.
He would
22.
definitely still smoke the
He
Reggie.
definitely wouldn't be smoking no Reggie.
He wouldn't.
And he'll tell you,
Yeah, he gonna be
and
smoking.
you want to know why?
He gonna be
'Cause
smoking
all that- all
gelato.
them chemicals and all that other shit that you breathing in, that's what getting you high.
Weed
The
is
taste
not-
and the
everybody
smell and
don't
all that
go
shit.
weed with chemicals, man.
I guarantee you Bob wouldn't take that. He don't want that shit.
He'd be
I
getting
eat a
paid to
mango
smoke
if I want to
something
smoke
else.
a
You know what
mango.
I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with the mids. I just don't fuck with them at all. OG ones, solid. Females good with the mids though. Oh,
Nah, we ain't letting them slide.
no, bro, you
No,
can't
we ain't
be
letting
having
them
picks.
slide.
You can't be having favors. They
We
gotta
ain't
get
letting the
OGs.
females slide
There you go.
either.
Tell her she gotta fuck with a nigga that's gonna buy her some OGs. Take the mids off, baby girl.
Exactly.
You mean, fuck it.
Damn.
Definitely ain't giving them a pass, because she can get some OGs. She gotta do is start her OnlyFans page.
You gotta get it from the muscle there.
Or get it from the muscle. You hear me? Yo,
Damn.
it's just that quick. OnlyFans page, get you a pair of OGs, and then you just shut it down. That's how I start though. They like, oh, well, I can get money like this, and next thing you know, bitches is out here. So, you know what? Oop, time to cut this off. Let's go. Time for us to go because I was ready to get ignorant.
Yeah, you was.
I don't want to get ignorant. You feel me? I'm all about love and positivity, man. So we're not gonna talk about them. We get it how you live, man.
Good.
Yeah, I'm great, man. We can wrap it up, man. We already did the kick of the week. So, man, first of all, before we get out of here, man, let people know where they can find the concrete. Let them know how they can be a guest on the concrete.
All right, so the concrete on Instagram is the concrete _. And you can just hit me up by DM, reaching out to me. Let me know what you do, and just be serious about what I'm trying to do. Like, if you want to be on, be serious, be proactive. Like, it's hard for me to do all the things I'm doing by myself. So
Great. You just let me do one great question. So you gotta chase your guests down, bro?
some people, yeah, like some people, like, cause it's everybody busy. I respect it. Everybody time is valuable, but if you want me to make the best out of this interview and want it to flourish and want it to help both of us in positive ways, we gotta be pushing it. We gotta push it like Revolt push their stuff. We gotta push it like CMP push his stuff. We gotta push it like BET push their stuff.
Absolutely.
We gotta push it like we want some like we own it. Like you hustling. You gotta push
Absolutely. No doubt, no doubt. I appreciate you again, man, for taking the time to come sit down with me, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Make sure y'all tap in, man. Go to themissingplug.com, man, and vote for all the categories. Vote for your favorite nominee, man. There's 11 categories, you know. Include Media Platform of the Year, man, and the People's Champ. So make sure y'all go ahead, tap in for your favorite entrepreneurs and just your folks, man. You know, support your city, man. You know, let's show some love, man. Buy tickets also, purchase, come out to the event, you know, and have a good time, man. I'll be there. You going?
Definitely pulling up, man.
Bro will be in the building. Uncle P, you doing the show this year?
Yeah, we'll be there.
So you know CMP gonna be in the building, man. So don't come in there, man. Put your best on, man. I'm gonna have a shoe on, man.
I'm getting a Nike sweatsuit.
I mean, you working though, so it's different.
Nike sweatsuit.
And you're not nominated this year, so you really don't. You know, you're not gonna be
Even
on the stage.
Even if I was, it'd be a Nike.
I know, because last year you had your toes out.
I'm not wearing those. Last year
you had your toes out. I'm at the awards. I got a slack on, a nice shoe, and all
this
that.
nigga got his fucking feet.
I'm like, yo, and this nigga won. He got the flip flops on.
He got the flip flops on, bro. I'm gonna be comfortable wherever I go.
As you should.
You feel me? And if my comfortability upsets you, then you have a problem with you.
Yeah, man.
That makes sense.
Absolutely. Yeah, he be listening. I be crying.
I ain't got time. I ain't put on the suit, be all tight and everything. All like I don't like all my stuff touching.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like the plate. When you get the plate, the sectional plate, macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes, meat. You feel me?
So your yams and your mac can't touch.
I don't have a problem with getting some on, but I don't.
Because I was about to say, man,
Boy,
that's
that's
a
the only way I
crazy
can eat
combo
Macs.
right there.
The
Yeah.
greatest combo ever. You feel me?
That's the best
I'm
mistake
sorry,
ever.
somebody made the sweet potato and the macaroni and cheese like egg roll type joint.
Yeah.
I think Hum Diggity's had it at one time, but I don't know.
We gotta see who got that.
It probably don't be
Yo,
crazy.
if you a chef, man, tap
I know
in.
one thing about Hum Diggity's egg rolls. They don't be greasy. You feel me? Like he do that joint right. I don't know how he do it.
He had a special today. I think he had buffalo cheese, chicken cheese stick. He had a couple egg rolls. I got some salmon bites, but
Sorry,
But I feel like the yams and the mac, one of those things, like
gotta touch
it's
it.
good because it's a mistake. Like it ain't supposed to happen.
ain't supposed to happen. Right? Damn, that joint was banging.
Like when you eat somebody else's food or something like that. That joint was
somebody's food really always tastes better than yours. I don't care if it's the same thing.
So that was y'all niggas at work stealing all the food.
What food? What's up,
Open the refrigerator, eat a nigga lunch.
Nah, listen, when I used to work at Sam & Sam's, bro, and they had the hot food department, we was smacking them big dog pounds and big cheese sticks and fries on the house.
Right.
Shout out to Suge, man. He had the hot foods popping. They fired the whole deli.
Fired the whole deli.
Fired
got everybody out of there.
They
huh?
kept like 3 people. The 3 people that they know.
Yeah.
That
They always keep those people.
Yeah, man.
I worked
I
there
think they
too.
even shut the hot foods down. I don't think they sell it.
I was there when they was in Toby Farms.
It's a throwback right there.
Yeah, that's
Right before I
throwback.
went to jail.
It was cold. Salmon Sands was always cold, but it was cold down there
was
in
cold
Toby
back
Farms. Like that was a different cold. Like it's you had to go in there.
it was a
It'd be
different type
94
market.
outside. You gotta go in there with a sweatsuit on. You gonna freeze.
Yep.
That's because it was so small, and the air banged in that joint.
All right, we're out of here.
Oh
Appreciate
yeah,
y'all.
Sunday, man, August 28th. Book bag drive. If your kids ain't registered, please tap in with Kiana Mills on Facebook, and also Carol Kazim's having a panel discussion that I'll be a part of on Saturday. Kids can register. I should have had these flyers with me, but
Yeah, you should have.
Man, it's hard to keep track of all this stuff. See, that's why you my guy. You had that one, but
Yeah.
all right, the Carol John, it wasn't really confirmed to just recently, so because it's my dad's birthday that day too. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the work, man. Pop understand. He said he don't mind, so
It's your dad's birthday?
yeah. On
How old he
Sunday.
turning?
76.
76.
Yeah, my uncle just turned 80, and then they was the last 2 out of 9, man.
That's major.
It is.
Tough.
Feel me?
It is. I was a little upset because they had a dinner. They took my uncle to dinner while he was up here because he lived in North Carolina. You feel me? But it was Monday. I was at the hospital.
Right.
We had that triple shooting, and then somebody else got shot. So I was working. I wouldn't have been able to go if I wanted to.
Right.
But I did get to see my uncle before he left, man. 80 years, man. I hope he get to see next year because he come up every year on his birthday. So I hope I get to see him one more time.
76.
More than one, but at least let's take it one day at a time, 1 year. You feel me?
That's all you can do.
That's it.
Appreciate
All right, man.
you.
We're going to get out of here, man. We see y'all next Wednesday. Make sure y'all tap in tomorrow with my guy, Josh, man. 7 o'clock right here, CMP Radio. It's the station, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Breaking bread with my people from the strongest to the weakest.
Every
You know
Wednesday
everybody
night,
equal.
7 p.m., CMP Radio, Kickin It Wit CEEZ. Y'all already know. Let's get active.